Hello students, welcome to chemistry online classes. Thermodynamics lesson is going on, and today's topic we are going to see various terms related to enthalpy. Okay. So before we start with reaction enthalpy, students, let us first understand what is mean by thermochemical equation. Okay. In chemistry, so many times we will write equations. All that equations are chemical equations. We'll balance them. Then we'll call that equation as balanced chemical equation. But in thermodynamics lessons, especially, a little different type of equations are written, and that equations are called as thermochemical equation related to thermodynamics, and that's why thermochemical equations. Okay, what is different in this thermochemical equation? Of course, these are balanced chemical equations only. So, what is thermochemical equation? It is a balanced chemical equation, correctly balanced chemical equation only. But two things are written extra than normal chemical equation. First thing, after that reaction, how much enthalpy change took place during that reaction is mentioned. Enthalpy change took place. Enthalpy means what? Total heat content of the system. How much enthalpy change took place means whenever any chemical reaction takes place, that time pre-existing reactants bonds will be broken, new bonds are formed, new products are formed. So there are always going on changes in the enthalpies. What enthalpy change took place, that value will be mentioned in front of the chemical equation. Secondly, all the reactants and products physical states, whether solid, liquid, gas, these are mentioned. Okay, so such type of equations are called as thermochemical equation. Okay, so first let us understand what is thermochemical equation. Okay, what is that? Of course, it is a balanced chemical equation Okay, of course it should be a balanced chemical equation in which enthalpy change of the reaction and physical states of all reactants and products are indicated. Okay, so what is thermochemical equation, students? It is a balanced chemical equation in which enthalpy change of the reaction, how much enthalpy change took place in that reaction, that and physical states of all the reactants and products are indicated. Two things are extra. Let us write one means you will understand. For example, let us take one simple reaction C plus O2 CO2 in this carbon. Now in case of carbon, what we should write? Its physical status. So of course we know that carbon is solid. Okay. Now generally in case of carbon along with physical state, students remember here allotropic form is also mentioned only for carbon. What is mentioned? Allotropic form. Then I hope that you know carbon exists in two natural allotropic forms. There are two natural allotropes of carbon, natural I am saying. One is graphite, one is diamond. And of course students, you know that if reaction has to take place, or for chemical reactions, diamond nobody will use, and of course graphite form of carbon is used. Okay, so for carbon what I am writing, students, carbon into bracket I must write its allotropic form graphite, that is nothing but solid, reacts with oxygen is a gas, and it gives out carbon dioxide which is also a gas. Like this, physical states of all reactants and products are mentioned. Secondly, after the reaction, delta H, enthalpy change taking place during the reaction. Enthalpy H, delta indicates change of the reaction, is mentioned. For example, for this reaction it is minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole. Okay, minus 393.5 kilojoules per mole. I hope you understood what is thermochemical equation. So remember 2 points. In thermochemical equation, everything is as it is. It is a balanced chemical equation. But 2 things are mentioned. One thing, physical states of all reactants and products. Only for carbon along with physical state solid, you must mention allotropic form. And 2 allotropes are there, diamond and graphite. Of course, we will use graphite. Okay. And secondly, its enthalpy change is also mentioned. Such an equation is called as thermochemical equation. Why I told you this initially? Because onwards we are going to see various enthalpies now. In today's video, I will teach you around 7 enthalpies, various different type of enthalpy definitions, and go on understanding the various terms. Okay. So let us move towards reaction enthalpy. Okay. What is reaction enthalpy? Change in enthalpy or enthalpy change accompanying a reaction taking place during a reaction is called as reaction enthalpy. This is what we wrote. Enthalpy, reaction enthalpy. R indicate reaction. Okay. What is reaction enthalpy, students? Enthalpy change, how much change in enthalpy takes place that accompanying a reaction, meaning is enthalpy change during a chemical reaction. In simple terms, accompanying a reaction means taking place during a chemical reaction is called as reaction enthalpy. Students, symbol for reaction enthalpy, see how I am writing. Enthalpy change. For change, I must write delta. Enthalpy is indicated by H. Go on understanding the things. And R is for reaction. So this is symbol for enthalpy change for a reaction, that is reaction enthalpy. How reaction enthalpy is calculated? Reaction enthalpy formula I will write here. Reaction enthalpy formula is, for example, during a chemical reaction, some enthalpy change we have to find out. Then enthalpies of all the products minus enthalpies of all the reactants, that is the formula. Total enthalpy of products minus total enthalpy of reactants. This is how enthalpy of a reaction is calculated. Total, so I am using symbol summation. This is sigma indicating summation of delta H of products minus reactants. Delta H of reactants. Okay. Formula, remember, students. Okay, here you should not calculate, but you should be knowing the formula, how it is calculated. This is summation. Summation means addition. Total of enthalpies of all products minus total of enthalpies of all the reactants. Here I have written F. F indicates formation. We will see that definition next. Okay. Reaction enthalpy, I hope you understood. Let us move towards, but generally reaction enthalpy is measured at standard conditions, and that is called as standard enthalpy of a reaction. Standard enthalpy of a reaction. Standard enthalpies are calculated. Now, what is change in symbol? See here, symbol, everything same only. Standard enthalpy of reaction, but it is now standard. Standard condition is represented or indicated by superscript like this. Superscript upside like this is drawn. Then you should understand it is standard. See here symbol I am writing delta H for reaction, superscript this. Okay, got the difference? Everything as it is, but here I have put one superscript minus sign and around that indicates standard. Okay, so standard is represented by this symbol. Okay, what is definition of standard enthalpy of a reaction? Standard enthalpy of a reaction is also change in enthalpy when all the participating substances are in their standard states. Whatever participating substances means what, students? Who are participating substances? All the reactants and products taking part in the reaction are called as participating substances. That reactants and products should be in their standard form. That is called as, then enthalpy change is called as standard enthalpy of a reaction. So how can we write the definition? See here, I will write definition for standard enthalpy of a reaction. It is change in enthalpy when all the participating substances are in their standard forms or are in their standard states. Okay, what do you mean by participating substances, student? Who participate in the chemical reaction? Of course, all reactants and products. Whoever is participating in that chemical reaction, all should be in their standard state. Then that is called as standard enthalpy of a reaction. Same you can think of this. Carbon standard state solid. Oxygen standard state is gaseous. Carbon dioxide gas. If they are in their standard state, so first understand what is meaning of standard, because onwards so many definitions of enthalpies we are going to see. Many definitions. Today's topic is all that definitions, various terms related to enthalpy. All definitions are standard enthalpy definitions only for various different processes. So first understand, student, what is meaning of standard. Means during all the definitions which words you should use. So let us write down meaning of standard. Standard state of a substance at a specific temperature is its pure form at 1 bar pressure. Pure form at 1 bar pressure. Okay. So students, understand what do you mean by standard state. Standard state of a substance means what? Pure state of that substance. Substance should be in its pure form, and it is always measured at standard pressure. Students, I have taught you STP conditions. What is long form of STP? Standard temperature and pressure. There standard pressure was 1 bar, and that's why here standard state is the state, pure state of that substance, and it is always measured at 1 bar pressure, standard pressure. Okay, not temperature, only it is measured at standard pressure of 1 bar. Temperature is any specific temperature, because various different processes will be there. Fusion will be there, vaporization will be there, sublimation will be there. So everywhere temperature will not remain standard temperature. That's why according to process temperature changes. So temperature you should write constant temperature or specific temperature. But whenever you are writing any definition regarding standard enthalpy, that time you must mention that it is a standard form at 1 bar pressure. Why 1 bar pressure? Understood well? So this is what we are going to write in further all the definitions. Okay, so what is standard enthalpy of reaction, students? It is change in enthalpy. What change takes place during that reaction? Change in enthalpy. Whenever any chemical reaction takes place, there is always change in its enthalpy. It is change in enthalpy when all participating substances should be in their standard form. And what is meaning of standard form? Pure form, which is measured at 1 bar pressure. Okay, and any specific temperature. Okay, so let us students today understand various terms related to enthalpy. Now we will see standard enthalpies related to phase transformations. Basically what you should know that over thermochemical equation, what is reaction enthalpy, what is standard enthalpy of reaction. Now let us understand various standard enthalpies of various reactions. Let us start with standard enthalpies of phase transformation. Phase transformation means what, student? Solid getting converted to gas, or solid getting converted to liquid, or liquid getting converted to gas. This is called as phase transformations. Okay, so let us see that part. Yes, students, let us see various phase transformation enthalpy changes. Phase transformation means what I told. Okay, state changes. Solid becomes liquid, becomes gas, solid becomes gas, whatever. Whenever there is change in state, that is called as phase transformation. So heading right down. Now we will see enthalpy changes during phase transformations. Under phase transformations, 3 enthalpy changes are there, which are this here: standard enthalpy of fusion, standard enthalpy of vaporization, and standard enthalpy of sublimation. Okay, so let us see one by one. Of course, all these 3 are familiar to you. Only you should remember the definitions, how to write their definitions. Of course, standard means what definition you should add, that I already told you. Okay, then fusion means what? Let us start with one. Standard enthalpy of fusion. How to define this? It is change in enthalpy. It is change in enthalpy. When, of course, all definition there is, this is change in enthalpy. What enthalpy change takes place, that only we are going to see. So it is, all definitions starting will be same. It is change in enthalpy. When, now let us see when fusion is taking place. Fusion means what? Melting. Who will melt? When solid substance melts into liquid. Then standard. How much solid substance we should consider? Standard is always 1 mole. Okay, so what definition becomes? Standard enthalpy of fusion means change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a solid substance melts. Okay, how much? 1 mole. Standard always you should take 1 mole. 1 mole of a solid substance melts, that is called as fusion. Okay, so let us write definition. it is change in enthalpy when okay. So first it is change in enthalpy when how much solid substance melts. Fusion means melting. How much substance? 1 mole. Okay. Of course, at constant standard means what? At constant temperature and standard means what? 1 bar pressure, standard pressure. Under standard pressure of 1 bar. I hope you understood the definition and nothing you should miss out of this because I have told you the meaning of every words here. Standard is written, so you must add at constant temperature and under standard pressure of 1 bar. Okay. Enthalpy, so it is change in enthalpy. Fusion, so solid substance melts. How much? You should take 1 mole. Let us take an example. Okay, solid substance, let us take example water. In ice form, so I am writing like this. It is melting, so it is becoming liquid. So ice melts is an example of a solid substance melts. I have taken an example of ice melts into water. Ice and water formula is same, but ice is solid, water is liquid. Physical state should be mentioned. Then during this which enthalpy change takes place, so I must write delta H. Okay, enthalpy change. Standard, so I must put this sign. Understanding everything? Next, fusion. If fusion, write FUS. Okay, you should write FUS is equal to what is this value? 6. It is always measured kilojoule per mole. It is always kilojoule per mole. Okay. Yes, fusion understood. Let us move towards vaporization. This definition you can only tell. Similar to this only. So what is standard enthalpy of vaporization, students? It is change in enthalpy when vaporization means liquid is getting converted into vapors. When 1 mole, how much liquid? 1 mole of a liquid gets converted into vapors. Of course, standard means at constant temperature and under a standard pressure of 1 bar. Definition very easy. Let us write down. What is standard enthalpy of vaporization? It is change in enthalpy when, see here, always I am writing 1 mole. When 1 mole of a liquid, vaporization meaning understand. Vaporization means on heating liquid gets converted into vapors. This process is called as vaporization. 1 mole of a liquid gets converted into vapors. Of course, I must mention at constant temperature and under standard pressure of 1 bar. Similar to this. Let us write an example. Liquid, so I am writing water. You must mention here L. Physical state must be mentioned. All these equations you must write now thermochemical equations, not normal equations. In this thermodynamics lesson, our equations should be thermochemical. What are thermochemical equations? We have seen just now. So I must mention the physical states. It is getting converted into water vapor. So it is, I must mention gas. How it is written? Delta, see here, change, enthalpy, standard, understanding. Vaporization, so I must write VAP. Vaporization is equal to, all values remembering is not possible. but normally remember the values. For this, enthalpy change is 40.79. Okay. Yes, understood. Let us move towards next phase, transformation, that is sublimation. What is sublimation, students? Sublimation means solid on heating gets converted into gaseous without attaining liquid state. This process is called as sublimation. Solid directly to gas without attaining liquid state is called as sublimation. So how can you define the definition of enthalpy of sublimation? Similarly, it is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a solid is getting converted into vapors, of course at constant temperature and under standard pressure of 1 bar. Okay, all definitions are similar, very easy to remember. Okay, so I will write okay. So it is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a solid getting converted directly to vapors without liquid, that is called as sublimation. Of course at constant temperature and under standard pressure of 1 bar. Let us take example which we can take. Solid directly getting converted to vapors. Example we can take of dry ice. What is dry ice? Carbon dioxide. Solid carbon dioxide is called as dry ice. See here students, carbon dioxide I am writing solid. Is it possible? Yes. Carbon dioxide gas is converted into solid form on compression and cooling, then it is called as dry ice. Student, whatever ice is there in our home, whatever we are using, that is wet ice, because the ice we use that melts to give liquid, and this dry ice directly gets converted into carbon dioxide gas. So it is an example of sublimation. Otherwise you can think of naphthalene balls. They are so sublime, but they sublime slowly. Okay. So carbon dioxide gas getting converted into solid. Here I must write sublimation. Okay. So what is standard enthalpy of sublimation? Understood well? Sublimation means what? Who undergoes sublimation? Remember one example. Okay, again 1 mark question. What is dry ice? 1 mark. Solid carbon dioxide is called as dry ice. It is used for storage, ice cream storages and all. They are done by carbon dioxide, because if normal ice is used, if temperature increases means our ice will melt into water and water can damage the things, because in wet condition bacteria will grow and all. But dry ice directly gets converted to gas, so it will escape. So no damage will not be there. That's why general dry ice is used for storage purpose. So all these were phase transformation. Let us see next standard enthalpy of formation. Okay. Write down this properly. Yes, friends, let us see next standard enthalpy of formation. So all these terms are very important. Let us understand in detail what is standard enthalpy of formation. Now, formation means something is forming. So, it is of course change in enthalpy when something is forming. So, imagine that compound is forming. How much compound is forming? Standard is 1 mole. So, how can you define this standard enthalpy of formation? It is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed. It is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed. What is formed? Compound is formed. How much compound is formed? 1 mole of the compound is formed. But that compound should be formed from its elements. Things go on understanding now. Standard enthalpy of formation, only single definition I am telling separately because it is very important. Based on this Hess law equations we have to write. Okay. So based on standard enthalpy of formation especially you have to write the equations and conversion based. So let us understand this exactly. Okay. So what is standard enthalpy of formation? It is change in enthalpy when something is forming. What is forming? Compound is forming from its elements. Okay. Compound should form from its elements. Now that element should be in their most stable state. Okay, most stable state, then only that from that elements that compound will form. So let us write all these points in this definition. What is standard enthalpy of formation? It is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a compound is formed from its elements. Students, understand properly. It is what enthalpy change taking place, that change in enthalpy when what is formed, compound is formed. That's why it is forming. So it is called as enthalpy of formation. How much compound is formed? 1 mole of compound is formed. From what it is formed? From its elements. How should be that elements, students? Now see, from its elements, that element should be in their okay, we'll write from their element, from its elements in their most stable state of aggregation. That element should be in their most stable state. Most stable state of aggregation. How they aggregate, how they exist. Okay, hydrogen aggregate as H2, oxygen aggregate as aggregation coming together. Hydrogen as H2, oxygen as O2, ozone as O3. Okay, so in their most stable state of aggregation, most stable state of aggregation is also known as, it is also known as reference state. Okay. Of course, now in this definition one different thing is there. Every time we were writing at a constant temperature, but here we are going to write at a standard temperature of 298 Kelvin and standard pressure of 1 bar. Students, differences understand. Here what is different? Here temperature I wrote standard. How much is that standard temperature? 298 Kelvin. Then let us understand why I wrote that. Okay. So first let us understand the definition of standard enthalpy of formation. I told you how to remember the definition. Very simple way is there. It is change in enthalpy for what? What is something is forming? What is forming? Compound is forming. How much compound is forming? 1 mole from its elements. What is condition for that elements? That elements must be in their most stable state. Okay, most stable state of aggregation. This state is also called as a reference state. Okay, and of course at standard temperature of 298 Kelvin and standard pressure of 1 bar. Okay, things remember properly. Standard pressure should also be there and standard temperature should also be there. Now why I wrote standard temperature here, that understand. So I will tell you here student, what do you mean by, so here I will write the things. Most stable state of aggregation or it is also called as reference state. Remember, is always at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 bar pressure. This thing remember. Most stable state of aggregation, that is a reference state. It is always at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 bar pressure. Okay students, and now you will come to know why I wrote 298 Kelvin, because let us convert this 25 degrees Celsius plus 270, what will do? Will add 273 and that's why it becomes 298 Kelvin. Okay, this degree Celsius is converted into Kelvin. That's why in your definition what should come? Standard temperature 298 Kelvin and standard pressure of 1 bar. Okay, now for example, let us take example, means you will understand. Reference state means what? Okay, I will write here reference state of dihydrogen. How is dihydrogen here? H2 gas. This is its reference state. What do you mean by reference state? Most stable state. Hydrogen stable form is H2, diatomic hydrogen in gaseous form. Reference state of dioxygen is O2 gas. Go on understanding. Oxygen exists how? Which is most stable form of oxygen? O2, not O3, O4. Okay, this is aggregation of two atoms. Okay, it is stable form of oxygen. Okay, that should be taken for formation. How to write equations, everything I will teach you slowly. Okay, next, reference state of carbon is which? Carbon is always graphite. Graphite form of carbon is very stable. Reference state of sulfur is which? Sulfur is rhombic sulfur. Rhombic is very stable form of sulfur. Let us take an example to understand how to write. Let us see how to write standard enthalpy of formation. Imagine students that methane is forming. What is forming? Methane. Methane is a gas. How much methane I want to write? Equation for standard enthalpy of formation of methane. Methane I wrote CH4. Correct. Formation. Whenever something forms, I must write it on the product side. All things gone. Remembering students, we have to write equations for formation. So many equations afterwards. So condition come understanding now. Methane is forming, so it should be on product side. Whatever is forming, product should be on product side. So methane on product side I wrote. How many methane I wrote? I wrote only one, because whatever is forming, that should be 1 mole. So keep it only 1 mole. Okay. Now it is formed from its elements. Which are the elements of methane? I can see very well that carbon, plus which is another hydrogen. but it is H4, so I will write 2 hydrogen. Okay students, don't write C plus H4 is equal to CH4, no. What are its elements? Carbon and hydrogen. How hydrogen exists? I have told you hydrogen exists at H2. So you should write H2. If here H4 is there, balance it by writing coefficient 2. Okay, don't write C plus H4. Hydrogen don't exist as H4. Okay, understanding, that's why I told you from its elements, and that element should be in their standard form. Okay, understanding how to write the things. Carbon plus 2H2 gives CH4. This is how equation for formation is written. What is forming? Methane. So methane should be written on product side. Methane should be 1 mole and then its element should be written. Let us write its value. Its value is written like this, students. Delta H standard, so I am writing this, and it is formation, so I am writing F. Okay. Value is minus 74.81 kilojoule per mole. Kilojoule per mole. Okay. That much change in enthalpy takes place when methane is formed. I hope you understood the things very well. Students, now look to the board. I will tell you few different examples. For example, I am writing formation of calcium carbonate. Just observe. First understand the concept. To make your concept more and more clear, I will give 2 more examples. Calcium carbonate formation. So calcium carbonate I am writing CaO plus CO2. Equation is given here. Calcium oxide solid plus carbon dioxide gas gives CaCO3. For this, I will write delta H of formation is something. Okay, so that value is okay. Now, if this equation is given to you and they have asked you, is it standard enthalpy of formation of calcium carbonate? Is this value a standard enthalpy of formation of calcium carbonate? Then your answer should be yes or no. Your answer should be no. This is not the standard enthalpy of formation of calcium carbonate. Why? Value is given for formation. Calcium carbonate is formed also. It is on product side, means it is formed. It is formed 1 mole also. That is also correct. But it is not formed from its elements. It is formed from its some other compounds. Calcium oxide is a compound. Carbon dioxide is a compound. It should form from its element. Then it is standard enthalpy of formation. Understood? So this is not standard enthalpy of formation. So you should write it is not standard enthalpy of formation. Why? Understood? Because it is formed from its compound, some other compound. As it is formed from other compounds and not from its elements. Like this you should understand. Clear? So this is not. Let us take one more example to make the things clear. Okay, I wrote one more equation, friends. Now, if question is asked to you, what is standard enthalpy of formation for HBr? Equation is given to you. Equation is in front of you. What you have to tell? You have to tell what is standard enthalpy of formation of HBr. Okay. Now, if equation is given like this, value is given minus 72.8 kilojoule per mole. Now, see students. Here HBr is formed, that is correct. But how many moles are formed? 2 moles are formed. So this value is for 2 moles. So what should be your answer? What is standard enthalpy of formation of HBr? You should know that standard enthalpy of formation is always accompanying with change in enthalpy for 1 mole of compound. So this should form 1 mole, and for 1 mole you should divide this answer by 2 because this is for 2 HBr. So your answer, if you want to find out delta H for formation of HBr, the value must be divided by 2. Something answer will come. Okay, like this. Why? This was for 2 moles, for 1 mole, the value will become half. Like these things you should understand. So this was all about formation. Let us move and see next enthalpy, students. Yes, friends, let us start with standard enthalpy of combustion. Okay, so today we will see only these many terms. Revise the terms properly. Combustion. Let us understand combustion. Standard enthalpy of combustion. Of course, it is changing enthalpy. Enthalpy change, whatever is taking place during that reaction. Standard enthalpy of combustion. Combustion means what, students? Burning. Means one substance is burning. So it is changing enthalpy when a substance is burning. How much substance is burning? Standard is 1 mole. So it is changing enthalpy when 1 mole of a substance is burnt completely. In standard enthalpy of combustion, that substance should burn, should undergo combustion. Combustion means burning. Should undergo combustion completely. It should burn completely in air. Okay. Of course, for combustion, for burning, a specific temperature is required. So at specific temperature should be mentioned. Understood? So what is standard enthalpy of combustion, students? Let us see the definition. It is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a substance is burnt completely in air. Students, see, who is burning? Combustion means burning. Substance is burning. How much? 1 mole. So when 1 mole of a substance is burnt completely in combustion, substance should burn completely in air. Of course, for combustion specific temperature is required. So I must write at a specific temperature. Don't write at constant temperature. At a specific temperature, whatever is required for combustion. Rather, whatever is required for complete burning of that substance. Okay, so I hope you understood the definition. It will change in enthalpy when 1 mole of a substance is burned completely in air at a specific temperature. Let us see how it is shown. Let me write one example. Okay. Carbon. Physical state, don't forget to write. Graphite, it is solid, plus oxygen, gas, gives carbon dioxide, gas. Okay. Is it burning? Yes. How you will understand? Students, always remember, you have to write equations. You should write equations only for your syllabus. At least you should be able to write the equations for standard enthalpy of formation and standard enthalpy of combustion. Only two. That all practice I will take when I will go for that topic. Hess law topic is there. Now only understand the concept regarding combustion. So who is undergoing combustion? Who is burning? Carbon in the form of graphite. For burning, what is required? Presence of oxygen is required. So oxygen, in presence of oxygen, gives carbon dioxide. During this, what delta change in Enthalpy means H. Standard superscript is written like this. Combustion is indicated by symbol C. Okay. And its value is minus 393.5 kilojoule per mole. Okay. So I hope you understood the things very well. Standard enthalpy of combustion at a specific temperature and like this. Okay, let us take few more examples. Complete a combustion, how you should write, students. So for practice, let us take an example of cooking gas. Cooking gas is which, students? Butane. Students, spelling what I am writing, see, A-N-E. Suffix I am making use of A-N-E. Indicates that it is alkane. For alkane, formula should be CnH2n plus 2, double plus 2. But means 4, carbon 4. But means carbon 4. So I will write formula C4, double plus 2 means C4H10. Now how to write the equation, that understand. Okay, combustion equation I am writing for cooking gas butane. Butane formula C4H10. It is a gas plus combustion always takes place in presence of oxygen. So students, I have added oxygen. Gas gives out. See, correctly understand the things. Substance is burned completely. So complete combustion should take place. How to write that? Okay, two things remember for while writing the equations for combustion. One thing is, whenever you are going to write the equations for combustion, first thing, you must add oxygen because combustion needs oxygen. Second thing, products are always carbon dioxide and water. Always. Fixed products, carbon dioxide and water. Now here only carbon was there, so only carbon dioxide is formed. But here who is there? Carbon and hydrogen are there. Carbon gets converted to carbon dioxide, hydrogen gets converted to water. So products are fixed, carbon dioxide and water. So how equation I will write now? See, butane in presence of oxygen, products are fixed. I know carbon dioxide will form and water will form. Okay, now C4, it should burn completely. So in butane, how many carbons are there? 4. So I must write here 4 because it burns completely. Next, hydrogens are 10. So I must write here 5. Understood? So it becomes 10. 5 2s are 10. Carbon was single, so I wrote here 4. Clear? Like this, butane burns completely. After writing this, lastly, you have to balance this oxygen. Let us see how many oxygens are here. 4 2s are 8 plus 5. Understanding? Total 13. Now which number I should write here? I want 8 plus 5, total 13. So I will write here, student, 13 by 2 because 2 will get cancelled and what is left here? 13 oxygen. Like this balancing should be done. When odd number comes 13, I should write 13 by 2. Okay. What is value for this? I will write here. How I should write? See, delta enthalpy standard for combustion. Okay. This value, let us write. Let us write one more equation for your understanding. Cooking gas over combustion. Glucose, combustion of glucose will write. Combustion of glucose. Students, I hope you know the formula for glucose, C6H12O6. So how I am writing C, students? C6H12O6, glucose is solid plus oxygen gas gives. Okay, products I know that always carbon dioxide gas and water will be the products. Okay, now see here. Conditions understood. Always add oxygen for combustion. Products are always carbon dioxide and water. C6 for glucose. I hope you know this. Glucose means C6H12O6. Okay, carbon 6. So I should write 6. Carbon 6. Hydrogen 12. So I must write 6. Is it 6 to the 12? Hydrogen carbon balance. Now let us balance the oxygens. How many oxygens are there, students, on right side? 6 to the 12 plus 6. Total 18 oxygens are here. 18 on right side. 18 oxygens are there. Now here already 6 are there. So I must write here 6. 12 plus 6 here 18. Okay. Make practice of writing equations. I will write now combustion. For glucose value is okay. Values need not remember. Okay, you may feel that madam so many values. No, don't remember all these values. Values will be given. You should be only knowing how to make the equation. That too, you should be only knowing how to make the equations for formation and combustion. That all practice I will take afterwards in mostly next to next video. We'll see all that. Till that, today's all enthalpies revised. Write down the things exactly, properly, and all things read, make practice of writing equations. See you students very soon in next video.